What's up, YouTube? Uzumaki Khan here. Welcome to chapter 1055, live reaction of that One Piece show. Let's go. The journey continue, boys. Let's go, dudes. $1,055. Man, dudes, look, fam, you know from the end of last chapter when I seen that cover picture, you ever think about how many more other cover pictures there must be that I've completely zero idea about? Ain't it? Makes you think. Such a flipping important cover picture was yesterday. The whole mystery between Bo and Shanks. There must be so much others, fam. And absurd, man. That's what you get for fucking sticking with anime, I guess, isn't it? My fault. Come on. Pop! Okay. Flower capital. That's cute. You mustn't, Yamato. He wants to do this alone, innit, fam? He does. Why not? Why can't I fight him? You mustn't. Don't you dare strike him. So he wants to do this alone, innit? Because he's thinking Yamato's going to be a straw hat. She's coming with us. Now, if shit hits the fan and Yamato's not here, who are we gonna rely on? It's wise. You mustn't, Yamato. Why not? Why can't I fight him? Get smacked in the mouth. You mustn't. Don't you dare strike him. There he goes. Huh? He's on the floor. He's still wrapped up, fam. He needs help. He's getting manhandled. His ass is rolling on the floor, fam. Man, you gotta raid this devil fruit. Man, literally became a tree. Now, how do you expect Yamato to see this and not intervene? You are basically his son in a way, right? Ain't it? Watch her jumping. Raizo! Ninpo scroll jitsu! Fire escape! Fire! Tree! Wood! This would work! Ain't that too obvious though? The fire escape? Fire fucking Pokemon? He does! Wait! This is too easy! He can't! You're fucking Admiral, for God's sake! Firebreak Forest? You think I could hack it as an Admiral of Navy Headquarters? He's trolling in it. You think I could hack it as an Admiral of Navy Headquarters? What if I was actually susceptible to such an obvious issue? Of course! Think about it! Fam, you having a tree type devil fruit wood, you would think, hold on, the obvious weakness to this is fire. So I need a way for the fire not to affect me. It's basic, fam. If I was actually susceptible to such an obvious weakness, there? Oh! Through the chest! Why so? Fam! This animal's got tricks up his sleeve. Damn, that appears right through Rizo. Denjiro just staring. Yamato must intervene. She must. Look at him. He's screaming like he's in agony. Like shit, I'm defeated. Yamato? I can't think of anything else. Did that go through him? his face. Raizo, are you alright? Oh, the sucking energy! Like Sal from Dragon Ball! The fucking bumps! It is! Sucking life form, fam! Earlier, like Enma in a sense. I don't know why I can't take that face serious. Like if it's a gig or something. Raizo, are you alright? That's gone boom, boom, boom. Like he's gonna get stronger because of it. Curse you, Kawamatsu. For everyone I cut into, another grows. So like obviously you cut one piece of the tree and two other appear. In that sense, it's everlasting, fam. Does he have any weaknesses? Of course he does. You just haven't figured it out. Shinobu, fam, the dog. We got to just keep mowing the grass forever. Yo, the animals are putting the scabbards to work. Innit? The animals are putting the scabbards to work. There, Denjiro is caught. Kawamatsu is caught. The cat is caught. This calls for Yamato, fam. Yeah, all the scabbards are done. To be honest, I never expected them to win anyway. This is just showing how, what type of devil fruit this man truly has. Isn't it? No, man, we're gonna win, yo. Show us the result. Stomp Trump under the palace. The poneglyph! The poneglyph! That's the shit we've been looking for. They're under the palace. Kazuki can't believe Mama's alive, fam. Ain't it? Kazuki Sukiyaki's secret chamber. And then below. There. So there's a secret passage underneath here. I'm surprised you sniffed it out. Law! Robin! Oden's dad! I'm surprised you sniffed us out. You weren't with the others. So obviously I was suspicious. Don't act like I'm some kind of hyena. So Law is eager to tag along. Watch your step, there's mold down here. There's mold down here, indicating this place has not been visited in a long time. That's where mold tends to grow, right? I never told Kaido or Richie about this route. Must be of high importance, fam. Kaido or Richie never knew about this. But because Jack, the lead performer, was a fishman, they discovered the poneglyph in quick order. I never told Kaido or Richie about this route, but because Jack, the lead performer, was a fishman, they discovered the poneglyph in quick order. Underwater. Not like a fisherman can able to sense something different. Ain't it? Because Jack was a fisherman, they discovered the poneglyph in quick order. So maybe Mom was on about that. Why would being a fisherman, ain't it? Why would a fisherman make it easy to spot? What do fishermen do? Swim. Mama Kaido can't. Devil fruit users. Fishermen can. Why would being a fisherman make it easy to spot? Quicker to see yourself? How long does it take, law says? Oh, let's say several centuries into the past. The void century. Robin looks confused. Where is this dim light coming from? What the fuck is going on? They're making this too mystified. Where is this dim light coming from? Like some sort of passage. There's a glass block at the end of the tunnel. Hey, no fear. They see something, fam! What the fuck is in there? She's crawling through. Go ahead and look through it. We're on the sea. We're on the sea floor. They went so far down they reached the sea floor, the ocean. Fucking confused. What are they trying to find? Ah! Oh! Wano! Underwater! That's a fully fledged Wano! What am I looking at? There's fishes! It's underwater! So there's 2 Wanos! Oh, wait a minute, boys! How long will this take? Or let's say several centuries into the past? Where's the dim light coming from? There's a glass block at the end of the tunnel. Go ahead and look through it. We're on the sea floor at this point. Sea floor. Jack, obviously fisherman. So with his ability, they were able to lock on. That's how fucking important was Jack. They literally Wano underwater, fam. That is the Wano about 800 years ago. So this was the first original Wano, right? A different Wano. What does that mean? It means just as I said, but whatever happened in the past is unclear to me. So hold on then, fam. Once upon a time, Wano, this was not underwater, right? This place got flooded. How are you gonna make Wano underwater? There's a reason why this place got flooded, fam. I said whatever happened in the past is unclear to me. The fact that this is not seawater probably explains its good. Obviously, salt water would destroy the surroundings. So this is not seawater. Then what water? Rain. The fact that this is not probably seawater probably explains its good preservation. What it means is that there was once a Wano with an enormous Fuji mountain. At some point, great walls grew around the island, and it filled. Oh, there we go. There, so walls surrounded this place. Hence the rain that put it underwater because of the buildings surrounding it. I'm right. The people had to abandon their flooded towns. Holy shit, look boys. This is Wano. It's not seawater, because where does the sea come from? It's blocked by the left and the right, so rain came in, which caused it to flood. And since it's rainwater, the buildings are still intact, and there's fishes. And instead created new land on the side, the Wano that we know. And instead created the new land on the side of the mountain for a new country. The place where we know from, where the flower capital resides, where whole of Wano resides. And that's the Wano of today. It is. Holy shit. The original Wano is underwater. God knows what mysteries must be in this place. And if this place is thoroughly searched, but whatever happened in the past is unclear to me. There, poneglyph, we're here. The road poneglyph. There, that's the third. So there's one more left. There's one more that remains before we can reach the One Piece. I have a feeling, boys, Shanks knows where it is. That there it is. That's the third. One more and we'll be able to get to Laugh Tale. You can't tell me this series is not reaching its climax, fam. There's 4. That's number 3. We're now high up in the caves at the foot of Fuji. Old Wano. Present. It is further down into the earth, where the ancient weapon Pluton is sent to rest. The 3 weapons, where the ancient weapon Pluton is sent to rest. I have never seen it for myself, and I cannot show it to you right now. That's the first one. We're now high up in the cave at the foot of Fuji. It is further down into the earth, where the ancient weapon Pluton is said to rest. I have never seen it for myself, and I cannot show you it now. Remember, boys, if this gets into wrong hands, countries will get abolished. Innit? So hold on then. This is indeed a ship of some sort, innit? Like a battleship, where the Ishabu is set to rest. It is further down into the earth. Further down into the earth. Down, down, deep down. And I cannot show you it now. Hold on then. All this time, Pluton was under Kaido's nose. Kaido was ruling Wano with Pluton right under him. How absurd is that? You do not know what's around you, fam. And think about it. In order to retrieve Pluton, the walls will need to be torn down. In order to retrieve Pluton, the walls need to be torn down. In other words, opening the border. Ah, Zanisha! Momonosuke! Hear me out, boys! A few chapters ago, Momonosuke said what to Zanisha? Don't open the borders! You think at that moment, why? Now look, it all makes sense. Opening up the borders will make it easy, yeah, for people to try getting their hands on this weapon. Fuck, man. You know, in other words, opening the borders means destroying the country's natural defense and unleashing an ancient weapon onto the world. Holy shit, One Piece, fam. It makes sense. Opening the country will release the weapon. But why did Kazuki Oden want to do... you ever think about that? Open Wano's borders, open Wano's borders. It's the only thing he ever said. I told you everything that is passed down through the shogunate's line. I could not tell you what Oden learned in his travels abroad. Was Oden unaware? Surely if Oden knew, if Pluton goes into wrong hands, it could mean the end of a lot of civilization. Surely he would have never wanted such a thing. But why was he so obsessed with opening Wano's borders? It's because he did not know. That's the only logical thing I can think of. This how important Wano is, yo. Ain't it, boys? Yo, fam. This arc holds so much mystery. Near the flower capital, mere human beings cannot match the might of nature itself. That's so fucking beautiful and true. Ain't it? No matter how strong a civilization is, no matter how powerful a country is, all it takes is a mere fucking earthquake to put the civilization on its knees. Your country can become so high tech in just technology and whatnot. All it takes is a tsunami to wipe it out. And nothing hits as hard as nature. That's a beautiful way to put it. Mere human beings cannot match the might of nature itself, and it seemed like crawling in, fam. Don't you get it? It was Kaido's presence that kept Of course! And water is wet, grass is green. It's the obvious thing. We know you shot yourself thinking Kaido's in Wano. At least you admit it, right? Don't you get it? It was Kaido's presence that kept me from coming here. Even though Kaido was the most fucked up of rulers, but he still had Wano under control in a sense. Yeah, I'm not justifying his fam. You guys know how much I hated all the shit he did with Tom and Flower Capital and whatnot. But when you got a fucked up ruler and like strong, there'll be other governments, places that are scared to go there because of him. Now that Kaido is gone, the threat ain't as much anymore because it's not Luffy's hometown, it's not Zoro's hometown. We're eventually gonna bounce. The people that remain are who? The scabbards. So he's thinking, now's my time to attack. I already fucked up, right, with Fujitora. Losing to fucking Sabo. I don't even know how does that even make sense, but they apparently did, right? So he goes, oh shit, man, yo, Akane's pissed off at me. I need to do something ridiculous. How about taking Luffy's head? Not knowing Luffy in Gear 5 is strong as any other Yonko. You're into a fucking error. Sad as it is to admit Kaido's rule was a deterrent. Look what I just said, fam. Kaido kept people away, people afraid. Now that he's gone, it's basically open for idiots to make a move. Now bring me straw. Look at this picture, fam. Hold on. I was just about to say Yamato needs to do something. Yamato's caught. Momonosuke is not caught. He's down. He's not wrapped up. On my life, if they make Luffy participate in this, I'm gonna be vexed. My man just for Kaido. Luffy's gonna leave Wano. You guys need to take care of shit yourself. We can't rely on Luffy and his friends for help. They are better than him. That is not an option, and I won't ask for your help. Thank you, Momonosuke. You know the importance of doing shit yourself. You are Shogun, fam. You have been trapped in Onigashima for all this time, and this is finally your chance to be free. Oh, Schwartz. Oh, look at Momonosuke, fam. He's like, Yamato, you always wanted to be free. Now that the Straw Hats are here, you can be free. If you take care, if you help me now, and someone comes again when you guys are on an adventure, I won't be able to do anything. So he wants to make sure this is done by him. It's just sad that it happens to be an Admiral. Look, he's trying to do his shit. Yo, this man grew, fam. From the scrawny little rat to wanting to fight an Admiral alone. Yo, man, that's deep, you know. Ain't it? This is finally your chance to be free. Fuck, man. If he can change, anyone can change, man. Any boys? Huh? So I'm giving you a proper send-off. Luffy, Zoro, and the rest, I've had them fighting my battles for me all day. That's true. We're the ones who will stay behind in our country. We must be able to drive any enemy, fam. It's true. If we must ask for help from those who are about to leave, then we will never be able to farm. Momonosuke! Momonosuke! Let's go! That's fucking beautiful! And for how long are you gonna ask for help? For how long, fam? Does not there come a time when you take shit for responsibility on your own shoulders? For how long you gonna run? Man, if Wano does not change you, nothing will. Momonosuke, begone forest monster. He can't do it. Look, it's like when Naruto, when he used to do the combo, like how he used to just flop, it puffs, like it goes. Begone forest. He is gonna do it, innit? You can make it out. Begone forest monster. Listen to you squalling like a little kid. I didn't know dragons could sound so pathetic. Yo, that's a big boy insult. Oh, let's go! Let's go! He does! He does! It was obvious he was coming! Be gone! So much for a fucking failed devil fruit, right? There ain't no fucking failure! He moved on Nigashima, fam! He can do a blast from his mouth! There! He looks scared! Fam, look at that! It's just like Kaido! It's just like Kaido! Let's go! Fam, I don't give a shit. He's an Admiral, I know. An Admiral should get knocked out by Momo. I don't give a shit, fam. I'm not thinking deep into it, man. Right through his chest. Screams. Something came out his mouth. Lord Momonosuke Denjiro. Something came out. There we all drop. What was that, Lord Momonosuke? It looked just like Kaido's power. And then his devil fruit wasn't a failure. Fam, if you can create flame clouds, if you can do that breath attack what Kaido does, where does that mean failure? Because it's pink. I'd rather be pink. Like, who gives a shit about the color? He can't protect Wano, fam. He can't. Of course, you're not going to be down. Gets angry. Be gone. He does another one. Wait, damn you, be gone! No! No! Boys! Momonosuke! Yo, fam. We don't even need anyone here. They can take care of it themselves. Incredible. Has he mastered his dragon body now? His aim isn't great. Who gives a shit about his aim? It's the first time he's doing it. There's going to come a time where he'll be able to exactly know what he's doing, where he's aiming. The main thing is something came out of his mouth. That sounded dodgy, but you know what I mean. Innit? So much for a failure. If this is what it means to be a fucking failure, I'll be a failure any day. Innit? He's down! He beat an Admiral! Van Amara Awamaki! This was the biggest failure out of all! Ah! Oh no! I spoke too early! I know what that means! It's gonna grow from it! There! There! As soon as I seen that, I had a feeling my man's gonna come from it. There we go. Pops out like it's reborn. He sees his body! Holy shit, that's scary! Fuck! Goodness, you're trying to burn down an entire town? So you mean business, fine, but you are a pitiful replacement for Kaido? A pitiful replacement for Kaido? I'll skewer you from mouth to tail. Lightning. Zap. There's lightning in it. Ah! Someone's hitting him with the... Fam! Please tell me who I'm thinking. That's Supreme King's Haki? Who's doing that? Shanks! 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 Shanks game! Shanks game! The red-haired pirates, are you nearby? So hold on a minute! This man's feeling pain! From Shanks's Haki and Admiral! That's Supreme King Haki? Who's doing that? The red-haired pirates, are you nearby? Captain, easy with the southern Haki. He's on the ship! He's on the ship! He's on the ship! He's on the ship! Fam! How? How? How far does this Haki go? What am I looking at? The Conqueror's Haki? It affects him. What Kaido said was true. In the One Piece world, devil fruits are obsolete. The true strongest survivors in One Piece are the ones with the strongest Haki. Shanks don't have a devil fruit, yet he's the strongest. Haki is power over all. Remember what Kaido said. So he's not here. Captain Easy with the sudden Haki blasts. The goddamn new guys are foaming out of their mouth. It's a fucking Admiral! Shanks! How? How? This is OP! He sent the Haki blast on his ship! Now I'm not accusing you of fighting dirty. Navy man, now I'm not accusing you of fighting dirty. But when the news shoots that just changed pirating history, oh, it's helping in it. But when the news shoots that just change pirating history are exhausted from their feet, don't you think that what you are doing is a bit much? No. This is the most craziest One Piece moment ever. For the love of God, he sent Conqueror's Haki like a fucking walkie-talkie, fam. That's absurd. I never knew this is possible! He's an admiral. But hold on, with Kizaru and Akainu would feel the same thing. No, this is just him. Akainu, fam, you're telling me Akainu would do the same? No, Kizaru, no. Aokiji back then, no. This is a bit too much. The new guys are foaming out the mouth. Look how beautiful this quote is. But when the new shoots that just changed pirating history are exhausted from their feet, don't you think that what you are doing is a bit much? he would have killed Aramaki. Luffy crying. Oden. Are you done? Oh, boys! Look at Shanks! Look at Shanks! Boys! That's the best artwork! Are you that afraid of the new era? Like really? Remember? Are you that afraid of the new era? Yo, honestly, from 1025 until now, I feel like I've never had this much fucking fun live reacting to anything, fam. Now I'm not picking a fight. Oh, I'm scared. Look, I'm not picking a fight with you guys. Not yet. Fine, fine. Don't tell me he leaves. He goes fine, fine, like I'm going. And Admiral got scared of Shanks' Haki. I'm all down for One Piece giving shocks. This don't feel like a shock. This feels like something else. This feels like something that is too far-fetched, fam. Shanks is on his ship far away from land. He sends Conqueror's Haki like a signal, like a fucking BT tower here in the UK. Like, you know, a tower, like a fucking Wi-Fi, fam. Like a signal of Conqueror's Haki. And he sent shivers through an Admiral's body to the extent where he goes, look, I'm not picking a fight with you guys. When you were so sure you're gonna take Monkey D. Luffy's head, knowing you fucked up with Akainu, cause you and Fujitova fucked up in battle. So you coming here, you should be more motivated to come. Fam, Awamaki's a pussy, fam. You're here cause you fucked up with Akainu and Fujitova. And you got scared of a Haki blast. Then again, it's Shanks, man. Fuck, I might get blasted in the comments for this. I don't know, man. I'm being honestly truthful. Fam, I feel like this is a bit too, like, yo, too crazy, fam. Fam, there's imagine Shanks in battle. My man sending the Navy for an Admiral scared. Look, fine, fine. Basically plan, I'll go. There Yamato celebrating. Celebration resumes. Oh my god. Look how far the Straw Hats have come. And Admiral was in the land. We weren't even called for battle. From Sam Bodhi, where we didn't know what day it was. Like, you know, fam being so weak. Man. I love this, man. I love One Piece, boys, man. He's gone. He's gone. We don't get to fight. Not bad. Oh! They knew! They knew! They knew! They didn't participate! Look, boys, man! We don't get to fight! Not bad, Momo, not bad! That was some monstrous Haki being thrown around! They don't know who it was! Yeah, that was! It made me think, oh! 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 He knows! He knows! It made me think of a familiar face! He knows Shanks! Shanks was here! Boys, man! The best shit ever! They knew. They did not have to participate. There were monstrous Haki being thrown around. Yeah, that was. It made me think of a familiar face. Look at that smile. He knows Shanks was nearby. But you can't see Shanks. Because your straw hat will go away. Yo, man. Look at that smile, yo. It made me think of a familiar face. If one person knows about Shanks' Haki, it's him to an extent, right? They're testing Momonosuke. If we intervene, then once we leave and someone else comes, Momonosuke might not be able to pull up a fight. So let's sit back and watch. They could have intervened anytime they want. Wano is some of the best literature, I mean, the best work ever, man. I don't know what to say, boys, man. No, I don't, man. I'm speechless, yo. How would being a fishman help? That would be clear when you see it. How far down does this go? Let's see. I would say it goes a few hundreds of years deep. They made it one time then. We have arrived. This is the low poneglyph. There we go, fam. Look at that. There does the new age fight. Shanks! Shanks, man! How can a man appear so less in the series? Yeah, we love him so much! How does that make sense? I get already. It's not like I want to pick a fight with you guys. Oh, look at these subtitles. I get it already. It's not like I want to pick a fight with you guys. Not today, anyway. Oh my god, this is real. This is real. Shanks sent an Admiral running with his tail between his legs by sending conquerors, Haki. It is damn true what Kaido said. Kaido goes, in the One Piece world, the strongest are those with the strongest Haki. Shanks to feel like he's the strongest because of his Haki. You're devil fruiting everything, fam. You're devil fruiting everything. Trust me. Kaido was spitting when he spoke. Kaido was spitting when he spoke. And you know when you see panels like this, like fam, don't you feel like you're in the celebration? Or am I just chatting shit? You tell me, boys. When I see things like this, I feel like you're part of it. You follow the story for so long to see a moment like this. And now that you see it, you're like, yo, you can't be more happier, man. I do not want this arc to end, yo. She deserves everything in life she does, fam. Like, all good things should happen to her, man. Oh, look at this. He's gone. Guess we don't need to lend a hand after all. Check Momo out. Indeed, and that Haki just now was really something too. Who was that? A familiar face just popped into my head. Shanks. Where do we go now? And what island's next? As much as I want to remain in Wano, we can't. What's the story gonna be now? Like, obviously, we need the last poneglyph, but where do we go? The government's gonna be on the front foot hard now. Now that Cobra's dead, the whole the Revolutionary Army's on the front foot. Like, people are looking up to them. There's like a big rebellion going on now, fam. Cobra's death was so fucking important for it to happen for them. Wano was underwater originally. The ground started like appearing around it. Then the rain made it flood. Pluton is underneath. And obviously, Pluton's going to be some sort of kind of ship thing. And it goes back to what Frankie, remember, what somewhere in his lobby about the prince. And that and Kaido had Pluton under him this whole time. Boys, you know, like, fam, like, I should make a video one day talking about my favorite chapters. There's so much chapters I loved, like this example, the yesterday chapter, the day before. But you know, hands on heart, the best chapter out of these chapters I read, the one that I felt like, yo, I felt the most at peace with what I was reading. 1045. When Luffy was in Gear 5 fully, doing that cartoony things. Hands on heart, one of the best things I ever witnessed, man. Kind of weird to say, innit? Something like me, somebody like me would always try going with something that was heavily story focused, what I tend to love the most, right? Something that makes you kind of emotional. But seeing Luffy being truly alive in his awakening state just cemented it to me as the best thing ever. And to be honest, I'm so happy I witnessed that first in manga, boys, because witnessing that in anime, I do not know how I would feel. I know how I feel now after reading it in manga, and that too, I'm elevated from. You see what I mean, boys? Then again, would I feel the same if I did an anime? I'm sure I would, right? But that's the thing, dude. Spoilers or something I can't risk, man. I can't. There's only 2 spoilers now, I know. Only 2. A Haki blast. Kaido, man. What he was saying was true. Dead Supreme King, who's doing that? Red-haired pirates, are you nearby? He knew instantly. He was here to make up for his mistakes. Yeah, a Haki blast scared him away. Ain't it? Fam, you're an Admiral, fam. This would have happened with Akainu. This wouldn't happen with Kizaru. You know what? Now that you truly think about it, him coming here was for what? Like, what the fuck did you really even do? At least with Shanks, in a sense, he gave a vibe that Luffy, that he kind of wanted Luffy to feel his presence. He's not stupid. He knows Luffy is awakened state joy boy. He knows his Haki. Oh, that makes it more deeper when you think about it. He wanted Luffy to know he's there. The Admiral coming was like a fucking joke, like a comedic scene in a sense. This has to be the best thing ever, man. You know, hands on heart, boys. Truthfully, hypothetically, if I'd never had no kids, I'm not married, I had all the time in the world, I would, fam, okay, truthfully speaking, okay, man to man, if there's any women you love, how can you read a chapter after this? How? Aren't you slapping Oda in the face by reading a chapter after this? Ain't this something you, sorry, you should reflect on in the day? Now imagine the next chapter is good as this. Wouldn't this slowly go away in your head? Shouldn't you take a day to digest this in your stomach? Honestly speaking, if I had all the time in the world, fam, I would not read another chapter until tomorrow after this. Certain chapters, okay, fam, especially chapters with fighting, right? You can jump on because it's in the middle of a fight. This was just like the pure realization of how far we have come. And we have come so far, boys. But it proves one thing also, we are not at the top. Look at Shanks' Haki. There's still a level to reach, right? No matter how powerful Luffy is, Shanks is still on a different level. Goes back to what Kaido said. What was the exact quote? I don't remember, but basically implying Wanda, who has the strongest haki, is the strongest. It's not about devil fruits. I feel like Shanks came at the end just to rub it in a sense. A little like Mihawk in Stampede. He goes to Zoro, yo fam, hold on a minute, he does that, then he goes away. But he wanted Luffy to know that he's here. Boys, he knows it was Shanks. On my life, if he does not think it's Shanks, I'm gonna be the most vexed person ever. Of course he's thinking of Shanks. I swear down, man, I'll be saying something that, fam, I feel like Luffy's not even, obviously you guys are my favorite anime character of all time, the Tachi, fam. Man, Luffy's coming close, yo. I love Luffy too much, man. I do, boys, yo. After Gear 5, something happened, man. He's like, yo, something just happened with me and Luffy. That kind of sounds sexual, but you know what I mean, fam. It does, boys, man. I love this man so much. Just his mind on just the whole aspect of freedom. I'm a hero, I don't want to be a hero. I'm a villain, I don't want to be a villain. Yo, fam, I just want to live my life. I want to be the freest man in the ocean. You happen to get a devil fruit that resembles that. The freest, you could do everything you want, right? Yo, you want to be like Roadrunner, Tom and Jerry, Dexter, anything. I can do it because my imagination is vast. It's free. So I could implement it in my life. Look at that, man. Yo, Luffy's devil fruit. Luffy's awakening was the greatest power up I think I've seen, fam. Because it's one with the character. Innit? There's some daddy power-ups, don't get me wrong, like fucking Super Saiyan, flipping like Cube mode. But nothing resembles, like nothing is shown to resemble the character as much as Gear 5. And when you think about it, boys, yeah, surely spoilers suck, but fam, you can't really be spoiled on One Piece. Fam! Shanks coming to Wano was not spoiled. Fam, you can't spoil me or something like Luffy vs. Lucci. Yeah, it sucks. But Shanks coming to Wano on my life, that would have probably turned me off so bad from doing live reactions. Gear 5, fam, I'd rather have Gear 5 sport. I'd rather have King. I mean, that's inevitable, King being defeated. But I'd rather have anything like that spoiled than this Shanks coming to Wano. Look at this, boys, man. But you see, now the idea of jumping onto manga is such that there are some... Look at this, man. Look how much mysteries are coming out. The left, right, center. I've read every chapter. There is something like today with Pluton, Wano being underwater. And yesterday was obviously with Cobra's death, the rebellion, the revolution that people are doing. Look, every chapter, I feel like there's things are coming out. Now, these things you are scared of being spoiled, right? Because these are heavy story-related stuff. Oh, man, Luffy fighting Lucci, Gear 5. It's kind of inevitable at some point, right? Kind of inevitable if you did not know the spoiler. Now that I know the spoiler, I know it's going to happen, but it ain't end of the world, fam. Fam, I feel like every chapter, there's been everything that's happening, it's all been brand new to me. Only a handful of spoilers I know, fam. Look, boys, anyway, dude, everyone's blessed, loved ones, family, all in good health. It's 11:47 right now. Hopefully tonight I can do another, basically a chapter like this. If I can't do it tonight, boys, I'll try, dudes, you get me? But if I can't, tomorrow, as always, I try doing a chapter a day at least, boys. And in the night, if time's on my side, I'll probably squeeze another chapter. Let this chapter sink in a little, fam. You get me, boys? And yeah, hope everyone's blessed, dudes, loved ones, family, all in good health, dudes. Yo! Catch you guys later. Inshallah, fam. Love, dudes.